Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Liverpool decide to name a starting 11 that looks like this. Alisson, Stowe, Gomez, and back. Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, Thiago, Firmino, Darwin, Mohamed Salah, must be leading the line.
So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going to pick João Moutinho. I call him the ferret because he can slip into places and cause trouble before opponents can react. Loves to get between the lines and then get his head up. A real creative force.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Jordan Henderson tries to get it forward quickly. Raul played out to the wing.
Daniel Padence
Drilled in low. Van Dijk knocks it towards the front. Great ball and now the shot. Henderson pumps it upfield. Dendonka. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a long forward pass. Firmino going full tilt down the right-hand side. Forward it goes. Jimenez spreads it wide. Wonderful quick feet. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Hits one! João Moutinho goes long and forward. Chip through. Oh, good interception. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, just fizzes past the post. Fabinho. Liverpool have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Is it in? In he goes again! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Dendoncker with the ball through. Tries to dink it in. Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, no doubt if he'd sacrificed some of the power he was trying to put into that and favour a better technique, then I think he might have had more joy.
Up to meet it! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And it's a goal! First blood drawn.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Has a hit! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Looks to slip it through. Oh, he's broken through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gets it upfield. What an adventurous run from a defender. Raul has a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's another throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Fabinho tries a long pass towards the front. Jordan Henderson, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. João Moutinho, Dendoncker pumps it forwards. Who's going to make this theirs? Gomez positions himself well and cuts it out. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cody, spoon forward. Gomez boots it upfield. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And that is one very relieved man between the sticks. There was no way he was going to get to that, and he knows it.
Oh, he really wanted that.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started.
Liverpool playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half, despite this scoreline.
Goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck. And his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Firmino is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Daniel Potence.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Nelson Semedo.
Aimed forward.
Dendonka.
Thrust towards the front line. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
He's got away with one there.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Gets it back. Aimed long and direct. It's a throw in. Needed a better pass there.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Tries a through ball. Chance! Liverpool get themselves out of a self-dug hole.
That's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
That'll be a throw.
Daniel Potence.
Gomez battles to win it back. Gomez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Saved only by poor finishing.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Daniel Potence.
Well, a throw in. Liverpool have a sub ready to come on. He's found his man.
Diaz.
He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
João Moutinho looks to dink one in. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Spoon forward. Now the pass. Mohamed Salah goes steaming forward. It's a loose ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Ah, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Mohamed Salah to take it as usual. Clears it out of harm's way. Defence has got rid of that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Jimenez desperately wants to get on the end of this. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And it's Raul. Passes it through. Ruben Neves. Can he find a finish now? They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match. He couldn't get hold of it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Jimenez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shutter! Oh, my word, that is fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Bruno Josao. Raul. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Gomez. Cuts it out. João Moutinho. Fabinho. They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Liverpool have done it in dramatic fashion, a massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.